Hi and welcome back to Cheeky Crypto. My name's Chris and every day we bring you up-to-date news, technical analysis. We highlight hidden gems so you can go do all your research, make a ton of cash. If you like making money in crypto, hit the like button, subscribe, tap the bell, select all notifications, share the living hell out of these videos. Let's get into it. Merch edition. Hi everyone, and it's fantastic to see you back with us for another video. Appreciate every single one of you. I hope you enjoyed my bit of fun with the intro. New merch is going to be available on the new website. I am so over the moon with the new merch line that we've got, and I'm wearing my When Moon t-shirt today, so not doing too bad, and the market's taken a bit of a pullback, but you know, we expect this. We talked about this on the previous live stream. We called it as it is, and really looking forward to tonight's live stream, so do join us for that one. But today I am going to be talking about everything that's happening with XRP and Ripple. So let's sort of get into what's going on here. So a number of strange things have caught the attention of attorney 𝗕𝗘𝗪𝗔𝗠𝗪𝗔𝗥𝗘. You may be watching his channel. So Jeremy now believes that the deposition of William Hinman never took place, and it is interesting, right? But let me just take you back to a previous video where we did call out back in January that we expect a settlement, and yeah, it is cringeworthy. I do personally believe that there will be a settlement that's going to work for both parties. Well, I feel like I have aged well since January. Okay, anyway, jokes aside, let's get straight into what 𝗕𝗓𝗪𝗔𝗠𝗪𝗔𝗥𝗘 now sort of believes is happening. So let's go back a little bit. So the Securities and Exchange Commission filed a complaint against Ripple Labs and individual defendants Brad Garlinghouse and Chris Larsen for the sales of unregistered securities. Obviously they're referring to XRP as a security. The industry reacted or overreacted, I don't know, it depends on which camp you're in, by delisting XRP from cryptocurrency exchanges in the United States, and partnerships with Ripple soon started to crumble, including the likes of MoneyGram. So now XLM are looking to potentially acquire MoneyGram. So you know, there's a few things to be said and damages that, you know, the SEC have caused with this lawsuit, right? Talk of an almost inevitable settlement with the SEC soon started to emerge, with high profile figures within the XRP community. Clearly they're talking about Nick and myself. Jokes aside, there's probably way more higher profile people than Nick and myself, but we were calling this out from day dot, and obviously my video just demonstrated that it's the best one I could pull out, and I don't think it was the earliest one where I was talking about, you know, my thoughts on this Ripple SEC lawsuit. So in late June, and judging by the state of affairs, attorney 𝗕𝗓𝗪𝗔𝗠𝗪𝗔𝗥𝗘 said that he didn't see the case being decided at summary judgment until early 2022, possibly January, I think was what he said, as a potential settlement that is likely to be after at least the close of fact discovery, and that is now sort of early September, and more likely to be after October. You can go see his channel for all those details. I'm sure he's done a video on it. But you know, overall, I kind of feel like recently Jeremy's thoughts have probably changed, right? And this really comes from the silence from Ripple after the scheduled deposition of William Hinman, which was due on July 27th, I believe. Now, you know, it's interesting because you would expect to hear stuff, right? And I think this is why, you know, there could potentially be a settlement behind closed doors, and this is something that I have always sort of pointed out and said is likely to happen, and it is just speculation at the moment. I will call that out, but you know, it's speculation based on what we're not hearing and not seeing that you would expect to see and hear. So you know, I think there's substance to this. So attorney 𝗕𝗓𝗪 suspects the sworn testimony never took place. First, I don't think the deposition of Director Hinman took place on Monday. If it had, where is the transcript to be filed under seal for an in-camera review by the judge? And where's the motion to compel Hinman to answer certain questions? We would expect Ripple to be following up, because certain questions weren't answered, weren't asked, that sort of stuff, right? Strange things first occurred as the judge granted the defendant's motion in regard to discovery related to Bitcoin and Ether, which are relevant for the Howey test and the fair notice defense. But the SEC did not hand over the documents, even despite risking monetary sanctions from the court. In June, the agency promised to substantially complete its production of the internal documents before July 2nd. But on court hearing of July 15th, the Ripple consul complained to the judge the initial documents never arrived. Then the judge told the consul to file a brief the next week, but Ripple never did. Attorney Jeremy Hogan also noticed how the SEC was desperate for a deposition not to go forward, and how quickly the SEC and Ripple reached an agreement regarding the terms of the testimony. Now, for me, that seems really unusual. And the cherry on top was the two SEC commissioners' public statements last week admitting a lack of clarity within the digital ecosystem. Now, I think we did cover this briefly, not in much detail, but it is compelling, right, when you start to see this. Something I've never seen in litigation before. Two commissioners of the SEC came out arguing initially that Ripple's fair notice defense was valid, that market participants do not have fair notice in the crypto space, is just phenomenal. I just can't see how the SEC could possibly win this case. And I think these are things that are really worthwhile covering off. And on top of all of these things that are highlighted, I always expected a settlement. I expect to be hearing that there is a settlement within the next sort of few weeks. That is just my opinion. But it is compelling, right? The other thing to mention, recently Ripple completed its first on-demand liquidity implementation in Japan, opening an XRP to fiat remittance corridor. So this is remarkable stuff, and I think this is just again another tell sign that everything is fine, right? Approximately $1.8 billion in remittance flow every year from Japan to the Philippines, with money transfer costs coming in at almost twice as much as the average of all the G8 countries. The new remittance corridor will link Japanese money transfer provider SBI Remit with Philippines mobile payment service Coins.ph and crypto exchange SBI VC Trade in cross-border trades that will flip fiat transactions into XRP and back again. This for me is just remarkable stuff, and it's huge news for Ripple and XRP holders. I think we're going to be seeing some light at the end of the tunnel shortly, and I do think that we are going to see XRP go to the moon. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. I know it's a short and sweet one, but I did want to cover off everything that's going on around the XRP settlement scenario and the new corridor. I think this is remarkable exposure for XRP and cryptocurrency. I expect big things for XRP in the coming weeks and months. Really looking forward to seeing what your views and opinions are in the comments. Do you think there's going to be a settlement? What do you think to what Jeremy Hogan's saying? And You know, let me know where you think the price for XRP is going to be at the peak of the bull run. Really interested to get your views and opinions, and I'm really excited to look through those and respond to as many as I can. So thanks for watching today. I appreciate every single one of you that support the channel. Don't forget to mash up that like button, show your love. If you're not subscribed, subscribe, tap the bell, select all notifications. You have to take it off of personalized to receive all of the notifications. Otherwise, you will just receive what YouTube thinks you will like. And you could potentially miss out on a hidden gem that we talk about, right? So it's definitely worth selecting all notifications. Right. Take care, everybody. I'll catch you in the next one.